Hi, this video is for Katelyn. Great work on your minuets. So remember to find out some good information on what the dancers were looking like, maybe their costumes, the way that they danced, and just be watching that style so you kind of feel and see that style in your mind when you play all the minuets. The third minuet, I think you will take to the quickest out of all three of the minuets. The things that you've learned with the first two will help you with the third one. So first what I'm going to do is just go over bowing. We're just going to look at the first four lines, and I'm going to finger while I bow. But you can just do the bow without the finger. If you're ready, you can try doing the fingers and the bow together. You can even do it in this position with an upside down bow. Or you can just looking at the bowing. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay, there's our speed. So see if you can match my bow directions. We've got some slurs. You can just watch the first time. I'm going to do the first four lines here. Ready? 1, 2, go. D, G, A, B, C, D, G, G, E, C, D, E, F, G, 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 C, D, C, B, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, G, B, A, lift, set, D, G, A, B, C, D, G, G, E, C, D, E, F, G, 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 C, D, C, B, A, B, C, B, A, G, A, B, A, G, F, G, then lift, set, and it repeats. Okay, so you can rewind that and do that. I would do at least 4 times, maybe more, 5, 6, 7 times a day, just working on the bow. And then you can work on just the fingers without the bow. And then you can slowly start to put it together. So when I'm singing notes, I am just singing the letter names. But note that it is F sharp. So high 2 on the D string, 2 and 3 are half step touching. Even though I'm just calling it F for the sake of timing when I sing. On the A string, we have C natural. We talked about that in your lesson. The first 4 lines do not have any C sharps. We'll get to the C sharps in the second half of the minuet. So you'll also see a lot of pattern similarities, like measure 1 and measure 9 are the same, 2 and 10 are the same. So start to look, which measures do you see are the same, which ones are different. That'll help you in your reading and your practicing. You don't need to practice like measures 1 and 2 and 9 and 10 because they're the same. So practice spots that are different. Okay, so if you see lines that are the same, okay, I'm not going to give it all away, but notice you don't need to practice those same lines twice. Otherwise, you'll get really good at those lines and not as good at the others, okay? So if you see similar or the same lines, practice them just once and then practice the new lines. So save you time in your practice too. Okay, so also for your scales, I should have started with this in the video, but that's okay. Your G scale is going really good. You got the low 2 touching, the high 2 touching the third finger on the lower 2 strings, and the low 2 on the higher 2 strings touching first finger. That's going really nice for you. Keep reviewing that 2-octave scale, and then you're going to either review your C scale, which has all low 2s, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, back C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Sorry, I'm going really fast. I will slow down here. And then we have the D scale, which I went over with you, and that's not challenging at all. We've got our high 2s, F sharp and C sharp, and we're just playing 1 octave, and it's only on the D and A strings. So those will be good to review. We are going to get ready, and I'm going to prep you to learn a 2-octave A scale, and we're going to do that next week. So nothing you need to do this week. Just be aware that, just know which scale is G, C, and D so that we're ready to learn a new one next week, okay? I'm going to go over the first 4 lines this time with playing instead of air bowing. You can stay air bowing or you can just finger along. Either way is fine, okay? And then I would recommend doing, I think I'm going to break it up by line so you can do this in your practice. You don't have to do all of the lines all at once. So let's start with just the first line. And you can just air bow with me or just finger with me. Or if you're ready, you can play with me. So make sure that you've practiced a lot on just the bowing before you play though, okay? Da, 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 ready, go. Up, up. Now fourth finger. Up. Okay, so you can rewind and just practice the first line with me. Maybe 5 times is a good number. Let's go to the second line. Ready and go. Okay, and then we're gonna go and do that line again. There is a bow lift set at the end of the second line, just so that you're aware to practice that lift set. So you'll play the grace note in measure 8, and then a fast lift, and then you'll notice measure 9 is like the beginning, so we're not gonna play that third line right now. And then measure 13 is like 5, but I'm gonna play it anyways because it changes towards the end of the line, and I want you to practice that transition here. Okay, so here's 13. Oh, sorry, I'll just count you in. 1, 2, line 4. Sorry, we'll count in 3. Ready, line 4. Ready, 1, 2, go. And then you'll lift set and you'll repeat. Okay, so that's line 4. So you can go back and re-listen and practice just the bowing, practice just the notes, the fingers by itself, practice singing the notes. Those are good things to do too. If you feel like you're putting all 4 lines together easily, you can always go ahead. You don't have to wait for the video here. But great work. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm looking at your sheet. And I think that was all I was going to talk about. So, all right, have a great week, and I'll see you next time. And happy 4th of July.